My friend, last night I took a gift card that I found that still had a $75 balance on it, which is the only reason that we went here, and we headed to Applebee's, the American Grill, the Bees. We headed to the home of the riblet basket. We headed to all that is good with America, really out of curiosity's sake, and to burn off this $75. Let me tell you, man. Let's keep this brief because this is not an Applebee's podcast. But, ladies and gentlemen, everything that you're imagining right now to have occurred inside of an Applebee's in 2025, 110% absolutely did. Now, there is a lot of hardworking staff there who, as expected, were obviously way overwhelmed. Way too few servers for way too many people on a Saturday night. It was terrible. It was just it was no good, man. I just like you can name the entire menu right now. All of you can, like without ever looking at it, you know what's on the menu: spinach and artichoke, mozzarella sticks,
Potato skins. Definitely potato skins.
Bacon cheeseburger, some kind of penne pasta with like just oh god, it was terrible. Really feel bad for the staff who obviously wanted to work hard and were trying hard. I won't even go into the food because it's just no. Like Thomas's pasta was literally ice cold, and that was like about as good as it got. On the other hand, just to wrap this up, Chili's. They're in the midst of what has been called the greatest restaurant turnaround of all time. Sales period over period just increased 31%.
That doesn't make the food good.
I apparently America disagrees, man. I met the president of Brinker, which owns Maggio's and Chili's, and had lunch with him in Vegas last year with our founder. And he had just run all of the F&B for all MGM properties in Vegas for like 20 years, and then was basically looking for a new challenge and got recruited by Brinker to come and turn Chili's and Maggiano's around. And he's apparently done that with whatever secret sauce people in Vegas use. So I just found it's so interesting that Chili's is in this renaissance, and Applebee's was just incredibly awful and terrible. And you know what, man? That's what we bring here at the Miles to Go podcast. Things you never expect, unique perspectives. I know some of you are dry heaving just thinking about going into an Applebee's right now. You probably should. On the other hand, if you know what is Chili now, the intellectual inside of me, and I just said that the Kerr has an intellectual side, is wants to know what Chili's is doing so good. I told Mrs. Kerr, now we have, like, for research demands that we go and check out the Chili's now to see what they've done to be.
Who is this research person that demands this?
I mean, everybody, our followers, the listeners, the tens of people that follow me on Instagram demand that I go and see what is the difference between Chili's and Applebee's. And we will use the Bilt card to get 3x points all along the way.